So we're back again with yet again another episode of Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we have completed the Lake Bed dungeon, and basically had Minda's life snatched from her hands by Zant after he got a hold of those few shadows. In this episode, we're going to find the cure once and for all. Anyway, going on out of here, we're just gonna go straight forward and get to Hyrule Castle. I'm going the wrong way because I'm dyslexic. I'm not gonna make another dyslexia joke ever again. Anyway. Head east, southeast that is, and get on out of here, pretty much. The funny thing about, though, I wouldn't say it's funny, but it's like more of a thing that I like. I freaking love Minda's theme, or like Minda's lament, because it basically shows how much of a situation she's in. But with that out of the way, we're going to go and see if Zelda can actually cure her, which is something that she would most likely do because she's Zelda. The question is, what can Zelda do? The question is, what can she not do? What cannot Zelda do? Can she not exist? She can't fly, that's one thing. Can she grow wings and frickin' fly to the sky? I don't think so. But I could be completely wrong, because I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, because I'm just a human being and I don't possess the powers of Zelda, who is a fictional character. But, I don't know. I'm just saying random things, I'm a booty bull. I'm a booty. Anyway. Going on to, again, we already pointed this out. If you actually go into Castle Town, you can talk to animals. I just hate the rain. I can't get comfortable whether I sit or stand. Maybe my sixth sense is trying to tell me something. I think you have more than just six senses. I think you just have an entire body. That's like your whole sense right there. Don't ever look at your body as a few senses. Your whole body is a sense. It's just one sense. Anywho, go over to Telma's bar, and we have some things to do. We notice his blocker right here. And there's a reason that's there, because I was never there before, and we notice that the door's open. Beast, get out. Well, thanks for the warm welcome, Telma. Jesus pieces. You there. You're LSP, correct? Yes, I thought so. I could just tell, you know? I'm Louise. Do you remember meeting me in the shop before? Though I don't think we were properly introduced. In any case, I must tell you, I'm a bit puzzled as to why you look like that. Really, dear, you can't blame the humans for tossing you out, the way you look. Oh, another patient. You're certainly a curious sort. Please. Princess Zelda. This way. Here, get in through the window. The attic is connected to the castle's waterway. It's an old waterway, though, so it could be a rough trip. Well, I suppose all that's left to do is make sure that the humans don't notice you. Well, you heard the lady. The cat, that is. Push his blocker over there and go...
Heave! Push Bikini Bottom somewhere else, man.
Anyway. Now that we've done that, we can basically say that our pushing job is done, and all we gotta do now is just... move on and act like nobody's even here. And oh boy, a Goron. You know, shit's gonna go down when you see big, buffy Gorons all over the place. Wanna toss us out? Anywho. I think we can basically use the fact that we can probably listen in on these people at some point. And we actually can. How's it come to this, huh? Monsters walking in the streets of town. What in the world are the soldiers of Hyrule doing? The Gorons are so much more reliable than they are. It's not even funny. I think you and your cleavage can basically agree. Anywho. Going over here, I'm not going to make another cleavage joke again. We can listen on... Again, these are the sages of the coming dungeons. I heard that an acquaintance of Telma's defeated the beast that had been attacking tourists on the bridge. His name is LSP. It sounds as though he brought Telma and her young ward to Gakrika village. And here I was, thinking Hyrule was empty of men of valor. Oh no, I don't believe he's from Hyrule proper at all. No, my understanding is that he's from the small neighboring province of Rodona. This may sound horribly elitist, but people who do not know the city simply do not know fear. Shed, you have problems, bro. You're basically throwing Link under like the bus and underestimating his skill, though. Anyway, this is something that I really want to mark off on my list because there are 60 of these. And yes, before you ask, I already mentioned it before. Yes, I'm getting all of them. Every last one. Anyway, this is our first Postal. This is number 1. That is not a Lazy Town reference. This is not anything associated with that music video, but still. This is our first Postal, and yes. Yes, that is. That is true. And we come over here and we see that Giovanni, which is the owner of this room, is frozen solid with what appears to be a cat on his head.
I should be in the ghost. Can I call you doggy? Here, Giovanni. I became consumed with a greed long ago, and my son sold my soul to a dark creature did this to me. I can't move. I can't go see my girlfriend. My pet cat Gingle is food in my head. And I can become miserable. My titties are boobies. My dear boobies. My good boobies.
I can't say that again. I can't say it that way ever again.
Watch the rain stops. And I come back and I dig in the monkey. And the street donkey bookie. And in the mustache. My ears are changing colors. And my goosey.
I'm gonna stop. I'm probably driving everybody nuts with that voice and impression. Anyway. Anyway. Down the waterway we go. And it looks pretty simple. It looks pretty familiar as to where we were before, previous to meeting, well, after meeting Midna for the first time. This is the waterway that we were in the Twilight, which is kind of funny. Funny that I mentioned that we've actually been here before is because we have been here before. Although I'd like to mention that this is probably going to be like an easier version of like the beginning of the game, but still. Anyway. I want to get rid of these. I want these spiders out of the way. Anyway. Spiders out of the way. Grab a torch, or a stick that's lit on fire, rather. And melt this, or burn this web away. Pretty much. Anyway. Give this stick a second cycle of fire, pretty much, and head straight up the stairs. There you go. We're gonna light these torches on fire as well, because I like it. You don't have to do it, but I kind of like doing it, still. Light the torch. Jesus. Ignore the keys. Ignore the keys. Just ignore the keys. Keys, you're keeping me from climbing the wall. Alright, I'll kill you. Jesus. Leave me alone. I can be a bad wolf if you want me to. Jesus Christ. Anyway. That is not a reference to anything that I was just introduced to, but still. Climbing up here and burning this web away. Jumping off this ledge and going forward. I think we're done with this torch for now. We can basically straddle on forward and get out of my face. Bye. And going over here, you'll notice that this is a grotto. We can actually dig underneath this. Anywho. Getting out of here, and we may recognize this room from the beginning of the game, because we can actually climb things now. And we... Have you guys ever seen the movie The War of the Roses, where Michael Douglas's wife hits him and he's like, next time I hit back, and you better have a damn good lawyer. That's kind of what this feels like. Still. Good film. I don't even know though if I would watch it again, because it's like a pretty good 2 hours of basically unexpected nonsense, but still. But what can you say? Stuff happens. Move on and climb across these ropes. What I kind of admire is it basically acknowledges that Midna is of no function at the moment, because she is just absolutely sick and basically has no words unless she's forced to talk. And you're gonna have to move on without her help. Just until she's cured, that is. But still. Anyway. Climb across these ropes. And... get out of here. Yep. Right towards the camera you go. And then outside. Yeah, you're not getting me with an arrow today, I'm sorry. But your day is just not going to go the way intended, Chief. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. This is my day, that ain't yours. Anyway, do not press A and drop down there because it's not going to happen. Anyway, since because of incredible text player, I'm going to jump across these bridges and gaps and basically ignore those big ol' birds. Even if they come across me again, I'm just probably going to end up killing them anyway because they're annoying. And these bridges are actually flashing about through the wind, so that's pretty cool. You can actually use them to walk across things and run across the roof. Climb up here and doobity-doo. There you go. And up the stairs is where we're going. Please tell me, how do we break the curse on this one? This is the one. You need him to save your world. That's why, Princess. Please, you must help LSP. What binds him is a different magic than what transformed him when he first passed through the curtain of Twilight. It is an evil power. Our world is one of balance. Just as there is light to drive away darkness, so too there is benevolence to banish evil. Head for the sacred grove that lies deep within the lands guarded by the spirit Farron. There you will find the blade of evil's bane that was crafted by the wisdom of the ancient sages, the Master Sword. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil can never touch. Evil cloaks you like a dark veil. And that blade is the only thing that can cleave it. I cannot talk tonight at all. My apologies. LSP, hero sent by the goddesses. Like you, I have been granted special powers by the goddesses. Fine, LSP, you can get to the woods on your own, right? Are you implying that I have no hope that you can cure this one? My boy. Jesus. Can you tell him where to find the Mirror of Twilight? Minna, I believe I understand now just who and what you are. Despite your mortal injuries, you act in our stead. These dark times are the result of our deeds, yet it is you who have reaped the penalty. Accept this now, Minna. I pass it to you. Was that basically Minna's way of saying, I don't want to go to the Sacred Grove? What selfishness. We go back, LSP. Back to Farron Woods. Zelda, I've taken all that you had to give, though I did not want it. Well, you may not want things, but you need things in life. Anywho, with Midna revived and such a small feature of time, there is actually nothing of particular that I actually want to do on the side for right now, so we're just going to go and head straight to Farron Woods. Let's actually go to the north, because that's where it should be. And we have to do our first run of something that I actually am not looking forward to, but because we're actually going to end up getting it over with, we can just have that to look forward to. I won't say what it is, but you guys will understand when you see it. I'm already not liking the look of things here. You get a force field and you just go to town. That's all I can really say right now. Did you save me? Thank you. Listen, since you're so nice, let me tell you something. There's a really pretty wooded area on the other side of this cliff. I climbed over there, but when I tried to get deeper into the woods, those guys attacked me. What's in those woods anyway? Well, I don't think I have to tell you anything, for the fact that I don't want to raise your curiosity and make you want to go back in there and probably get harmed again, but still. So there's another section of forest beyond this cliff. Alright, LSP, let's go. Happity hap. We're gonna get out of here. And, believe it or not, there is a howling stone right beyond this thing. And we need it. We want it. We need this. We want this. Get back up there, Link. Jump across the freaking bridge. There you go. Good boy. Do I have to spell things out loud for you? I didn't think so. Walk across. There you go. That's a good boy. Anywho. Walk across these ropes. Walk. I'm not liking your temptations, Link. I'm basically gonna patiently wait on this log to stop swinging and then walk across. They're a pretty cool howling stone here, though. Sound familiar? That is the Prelude of Light from Ocarina of Time. My god, it is just nostalgic. My nostalgia is hitting hard in this episode, and I think that everybody who played Ocarina of Time can understand where I'm coming from when I mention that. Anywho. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Yeah, I don't really think those words meant anything, to be honest. Anyway, we can actually get him later. He's not going anywhere. Anyway, south of Castle Town is where that skill lies, and I think we can just get that later. Anyway. This music is already freaking getting under my skin, like itching powder in my underwear. Because, like, this section of the story is just not my favorite part because of this little kid that we gotta chase around. And if you actually hear that, this is Zelda's Lullaby. This is not another hidden skill, but it's just like something that you have to summon. You see how he's running? He better do it faster, because I am just losing my patience with him. And get these puppets out of my face. Anywho. I guess you could say that Skull Kid who just ran away is the master of puppets. Anyway, not funny. Anyway. Get these guys out of my way and just run along. And you hear that trumpet? Yeah, he's close. There he is. Bite him in the face and move on, pretty much. This way. I saw you go this way, and again, I'm taking these guys out. And boy, that was a pretty good kill there. Fast. Anywho. Okay, what do we have? We can only choose to go this way, pretty much, and get out of here. I'm gonna keep saying that until my patience basically wears thin enough to the point where I just lose my sanity, which is basically what has happened now. If we go up here, these guys are gonna come up and get me, but okay, guess not up here. I lose my sense of cycle and sense of like direction in this place every time that I play the game. Still, let's search in these next few areas and see if he's actually in here, which I don't. Oh, I hear him. I definitely hear him. I think he's right through this cub here. There you are. See what I mean by irritating? Literally just happens to me every single time. You gotta chase this kid around and babysit him, pretty much. Not fun. Like, this part of the game, just like... It gets to the point where it just drives me insane every time that I gotta play this part. The fact that I gotta chase this kid around, and it's just... I never did like this. I like the Lost Woods, I like the theme, and I like the look of it, but I just don't like the idea of having to chase somebody around and just something repetitive. If something is like very robotic, I don't really mind, but if it's like long enough, then I just kind of get antsy. But that's just me. I'm pretty sure there's everybody who actually likes this section, which I do. I think that is a pretty good like turnover for like the plot, but still, it's just yeah. If it's lengthy, then I have a problem. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. And it looks like we're actually getting closer to the end by the looks of where he's actually going, which is okay because we are just gonna move on. Jump down here, and voila. And we actually have some other spots in it. Yep, that was close. That was pretty short. I don't know what I was talking about. Did somebody slip a frickin' dose of 1,000 kilograms of caffeine into your cereal, kid? What is happening to you? Ew. Killing these puppets again. Because I want to make them spawn some more puppets. And the way that he can spawn more puppets is by blowing his horn, and he's going to get distracted with it. And that's when he can actually bite him in his face. Come here, boy. One more hit and it should be out. Oh, you spawned 6? Like I'm supposed to be threatened by that. Anywho. And there he goes. Bye-bye, Skull Kid. For now. If you can call him a Skull Kid, because I really have no idea what else to call him. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. See ya. Get out of here. Anywho. And through here is something pretty fun, actually. Something that I actually prepared for, I guess. Anyhow. Come over here and howl what? Oh, yeah. Of course, Zella's lullaby. We are guardians of this land. Guide us to where we once stood. Only then you can enter the true sacred grove. Well, I guess I don't really know where to go from here. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this episode of Twilight Princess. Alright, I'm joking. Alright. A lot of people get confused in this part, but there's really nothing to worry about. So if you want directions, here they are. Basically, what you have to do is you see those two squares right there? The two ones that are like orange or golden and yellow, side by side, horizontally. You have to put those statues that are alive, that are basically turning around right now, back there. So, the only directions that you can go, or the ones that work best for me, and work best for everybody, is this. Right. Down. Left. Left. Up. Right. Up. Up. Right. Down. Down. Left. And up. There you go. Puzzle solved. Okay, what? I had a chart written down with the directions on it, because I like preparing myself for episodes. Is that a problem?
Leave me alone, man.
Go now to the sacred place, please. Did I say please? Beast is what I meant to say. My god, I cannot talk. We'll pass it to the sacred grove. Yeah, freeze. Go back to your slumber. Jesus. Anywho. We go through here, and it is quite epic and ominous looking. And this is the one that I've always been waiting for. The Master Sword. The sword accepted you as his master. This thing is the embodiment of the evil magic that Zan casts on you. It's definitely different from our tribe's shadow magic. Careful, if you touch it, you'll turn back into a beast. This thing is too dangerous. It's probably for the best if we just leave it here, huh? But on the other hand, if we kept it, you'd be able to transform into a beast anytime you wanted. Yes, since Zant was kind enough to get this thing to us, we should be thankful and use it all we can. If you need it, just call me. I want to keep a low profile, so I'll hide in your shadow when you're human, but I can change you whenever. You can be a wolf anytime you like. Also, thanks to this thing, you can warp whenever you want by switching into wolf form. But, hey, listen, LSP. I've got a little favor to ask. Would you mind coming with me to find something called the Mirror of Twilight? It's hidden somewhere in Hyrule. Yes, the Mirror of Twilight, our last potential link to Zant. Well, just with those words, we should feel a whole lot better that we can actually do things that we want to do and not have to wait until we're human or a wolf ever again. Ugh. Words cannot say of how relieved I am, so I can just get to this point. Anyway, let me just do some scratch-offs here, and basically get some things off my list really quick. I have one little knick-knack to get right here, and this is, yep, you hear that? Sparkle, sparkle. Anywho, we actually come up here, and we can get this golden bug. This is a, what is it? A male snail. Yeah, don't frickin' use my rhymes as a meme. And we can actually look at our chart over here, and we have, yeah, literally 21 golden bugs. We're almost done with golden bugs. It's, like, insane. Anyway, we can't actually get the female snail just yet because we don't have access to the area just yet, that is. Anyway, we could actually, there's a couple things that I actually want to pick up. Yes, I equipped water bombs, I know, but still, if it's a bomb and it blows things up like rocks, that is fine by me. But anyway, we actually want this. Actually, hang on. Let me write something else down. By Sacred Grove Rock. Alright, I'm back. Anyway, we blow up this rock, and inside of it is another postal. And this is going to be our second one. Knock him down and rip his heart right out of his frickin' chest. There we go. Anyway, with that out of the way, there's actually a little grotto with something else in it. And in here is a pretty cool little thing. Yeah. We want to knock out these, Dekubabas, or plants. I'm doing this, like, the most unproductive way, like, imaginable. Because I would think that with the power of the Master Sword, we can basically kill things at such an easier rate. Anyway. There we go. And that should knock out this. No. Still got that one. Anyway. And we're going to spawn a chest right here. And this is like something that I really wanted to get out of the way, just for now. And inside of it is piece of heart. It's literally awesome. Collect 2 more for another full heart container. There you go. Getting out of here, and let's go do some things in some other place, and I'll see you guys when I'm there. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and warp to Death Mountain, because remember how I said there's one last chest in Goron Mines that required the claw shot? I'm getting that. Just so I can say I cleared every single dungeon, the first 3 to be exact, of its chests. So that I'm actually going to do. Anyway, let's go behind this little nook right here and turn back into human form, because if we try to transform in front of anybody else, Minna's going to have a different opinion than I do, and she's going to say, hey, you can't do it. Anyway, let's jump up on this guy. Did I say no by accident? Jesus Christ. Yes. If anybody tells you to ignore things shooting at you at all, ignore it, because it just doesn't help. Anyway, let's take out and pop these guys and just get them off of our backs and make life a little bit easier. Anyway, so I can finally say that I'm done with this part, let's get this chest. Finally. Remember this little part over here, where you can just walk up this thing and basically just do this. And get your handy dandy little claw shot and just grab this thing and for once and for all, get this chest. 50 rupees. Was it frickin' worth it? Climbing on my back and ripping my shoulder blades out for this frickin' chest? No, it wasn't. Anyway, let's get out of here. Anyway, since we got that out of the way, let's actually warp on over to a little place called Castle Town, where we can actually go and do a couple things really quick. And there is one that I did not write down yet, which is the hidden skill of South Castle Town, because we can do that next after this. You know, this mic has survived many falls, and this is another one. Getting that out of the way. Remind me to not write stuff down when my mic is in a pretty vulnerable place, but anyway, let's get back to it. Hidden skill, South Castle Town, right after what I'm about to do. And the frickin' mailman says, "Hey, I want to ruin your frickin' video." Greetings, Mr. LSP. I've come to deliver a frickin' piece of shit. Reaches in the back of my back and be like, "You did. You know, a letter from Telma. I don't really care. Anyway, get out of here." Since my desk and me have, like, beef with each other and decides to make my microphone fall down, I'm just not... You know what? To make the mailman shut up, I'm just gonna read the frickin' letter from Telma. "LSP, if there's some folks I want you to meet, so come by my bar right away. Yeah, I heard them talking shit about me, like saying, I'm not a frickin' true hero of Hyrule. I'm just an Ordonian who doesn't know what the hell he's doing." I get it, okay? You don't have to tell me what I heard in wolf form, okay? Because I have ears way better than you do, you frickin' Karen. So, let's get over on to the south side of Hyrule and do something. And I'm going the frickin' wrong way because I don't know what I'm doing. What I want to do is go over to a little place where you could actually do like a little mini game really quick. That little place is right here. If you walk inside of this thing, there is something pretty cool. Greetings and salutations, good sir. Welcome to the kingdom of hopes and fondest dreams. In this place, you can taste the life of a circus and get your hands on the gear that boggles minds. It is our earnest hope that you find delight playing the Star Game. The rules are exceedingly simple. So all you need to do is track down all your and collect them before time runs out. Rather outstanding name, I must say. Step right up, shine has begun. It's only 10 rupees, he's up to the challenge. Fine, I'll do it. Just get you to shut up because of your freaking voice that I can't even say to do anymore because it makes my throat hurt. Good sir, are you at the ready? Then away we go. Yeah, this is Wayne's World number 2 at this point. Jesus. Anyway, with the claw shot, we just want to get the stars, pretty much. Easy peasy, and we can get a little something that's a pretty good surprise, actually, right at the very end. And we can hear that there's some folks cheering for us in the background because we have some fans. Sick fans, dude. Dude. Impossible. Oh, what a happy day this is. The damn it of a new star. Showers of applause all around. To the star shall give this. And with that, we get the big quiver, which is pretty funny because we actually wanted this. We need this. We adore this, pretty much. Very well, the next stage will be one created just for you, good sir. I would expire, you should decline. Please, you must try it when it's ready. Pfft, I shall remember this. Get out of my face. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I can't do that voice again because it makes my freaking throat hurt and Chris is recording me. I don't really care. Anyway, so we have fans and they're gonna run away because they're just actually such cowards when I actually go and talk to them. Get some hearts because we can actually use them. Anyway. Yeah, run away. And you're lucky that I'm going in the same direction as you, surprisingly, because I actually have something that I want to get. Anyway, with my silence basically out of the way, we actually want to come up over here in South Castletown and notice that there is a golden wolf who wants to teach us another skill. Pretty cool. Anywho. Alright. 50 freaking minutes have gone by, and I've had so much progress, but yet so much fail because my microphone decided to fall down mid-recording, and it's just kind of funny. Anyway, what skill does this guy want to teach us? We meet again. This next is the greatest of the hidden skills I have taught you to this point, and it may test the limits of your endurance. Do you still wish to master it? Yeah, I do. Very well. But before we begin, I must test you and ensure you that you have mastered the last hidden skill I taught you, the backslice. Now then, come at me. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well, my fourth hidden skill is the helm splitter. May be honed into your mind. It is impossible to circle around and perform a backslice against fully armored enemies that move swiftly in combat. Against such foes, you must first use your shield attack to make them flinch, but to quickly press A. You will leap into the air over enemies' head and greet them with your blade by immediately striking them from behind. I don't know anybody in real life who would survive that sort of thing, to be honest. This is the helm splitter. Show it to me. I'm doing the thing. Why aren't you doing the thing? There we go. That took a minute. Impressive. Do not miss your chance to land a helm splitter with A after your shield attack. My fourth hidden skill is the helm splitter has been passed on. Anyway, we have 3 more hidden skills left to learn, and we're done with hidden skills. There are still 3 hidden skills for you to learn. Do not neglect your daily sword training between now and the next time you come to learn the next skill. May we meet again. It's hot in my room, I don't know why. Because I don't have a freaking AC on, which is kind of funny. Anyway, with that out of the way, we actually want to do one last thing in Lake Hylia, which is something that I've kind of been waiting for at this point, to be honest. But if we actually go over here, there's something pretty handy if you actually do it, because it's another collectible. Yeah, I need to get that burp out after a freaking pound of Chinese food that I just ate, but still. Not saying that again, but it's the truth. Anyway, come across. You want to stay wolf. You want to stay wolf for this. Come across right over here, and you will notice this majestic parakeet of a bird, or whatever you want to call it. Hello, hello, hello. I am Plum. I'm really excited about the latest attraction down here at the lake. Want to hear about it? Fine. This attraction is all about popping the balloons as you move toward the goal. It's stupendous. The balloons are worth amounts of points. Watermelon is 1, orange 3, strawberry 10. Oh, and if you break the same type of balloon twice in a row, you get double the points, but only up to 10 times. If you hit a wall and then fall off, then you get no points. That's right, 0 points for you. Press B to start over from the beginning. And Chris is actually wanting to show me something. What are you showing me, dude? 10. Anyway, ignoring that, and that's actually how the bird song. What is that? Do not show me that again. That is horrible. Chris just showed me something really horrible on his phone. I don't even want to talk about what it is. Jesus Christ. And I'm probably actually gonna only stick to oranges in this game because I just think that they're like an easier. It's like a really easy out, pretty much. And kind of staying away from the walls and everything. Let's just kind of acknowledge the fact that we can actually get through here without hitting or falling down. This song though, like, is kind of like childish, I guess, because it's really. It doesn't match like the theme of like Twilight Princess because it's basically supposed to be like a serious game, to be honest. Anyway, I don't really pay much attention to that because it's just a minigame and it doesn't really involve the plot. And I fell down. I fell frickin' down. That's ridiculous. What did I just get through saying? I said I wasn't gonna fall off and it did anyway. The second I hit that record button, it just goes haywire. I swear to God. That was so lame. So is your frickin' face, you stupid pig. Anyway. Yes. Yes. If it'll get you off of my shoulders. Yes. Ugh. Oranges. Oranges. Anyway.
Start over, let's do it frickin' thing again.
There we go. Not hitting walls this time. At all. And I pass up that orange right there, but I think it's gonna be okay because we only need a minimum of 10,000 to be honest. Anyway, this has been a pretty little fun minigame, I guess. But even though I fell off and I said that I wasn't gonna do, but I did anyway because I'm such a doofus. Anyway, let's actually finally say that I've gotten over 20,000 points and I can just be done with this portion. My gosh. Anyway. I'm getting some things knocked out here, which is a pretty good thing. Not a bad thing, a good thing. What? No way. 21,501 points. You've got more than 10,000 points. Well, here, take this. But don't think that I'm giving you this because I like you or anything. Liking a bird. It's like a bird liking me or anything. It's... Don't want to even mention that, but still. You get a heart piece out of it, so it's pretty good. So you're not completely hooked now, aren't you? You need to go again to beat the high score, don't you? I don't. Believe me, there is nothing that I need to do to see your frickin' face again in this game. Golly. Yep, fly away and descend into despair. Jesus. Anyway, I think that actually wraps it up for this episode of Twilight Princess. It got pretty measurable about a good 40 minutes in, but anyway. I'm tired. Hope you all enjoy this episode. Stay tuned. In the next episode, we're going to see what's going to happen. I need to plan it out, but hopefully it's going to get more towards the next dungeon. Subscribe, like, comment, or anything else. Peace out, everyone.